Hey guys, I'm Dr. Caroline Brown with Countryside Veterinary Services. We are here at our local Tractor Supply and we are going to show you guys some different products that we like to use and some we may not recommend. So let's go. Let's go. This is actually a common example of one of the things that we've talked about. So again, there's a really common misconception that a lot of our diseases are fungal, and while that is true, that we do have some fungal diseases, most of them are bacterial in origin, so you don't always need a topical fungicide. And when we use products like this, we can actually create these like super fungi that are resistant to our actual drugs that work. So we don't want to use these on our horses if we don't know that it's truly a fungal origin. Blue coat. We do not recommend this. There's a lot of different things in here, but none of them are really that good for dressings, and it can actually be very harmful on wounds if we use this. So please don't use this unless we recommend it. So this is a product that I do actually like. Manuka honey has a lot of antimicrobial things, and this can be really good for very small little cuts or wounds that your horse gets. This can be a nice little topical. So Corona is another popular thing that we're going to see in our barns, and it's available in a lot of places. I do like this for some smaller cuts and wounds. I think there's a lot of good antimicrobial and some soothing properties to it. But if we're using this on bigger wounds, it can actually cause some more harm than good and can really get in there and mess with everything. So we want to turn away from this one for our larger wounds. So bandage material is actually a really good supply to have in your barn in case there is any wounds that you want to keep covered before we're able to evaluate them. So having lots of cotton rolls and vet wrap is going to be essential. So as we've talked about in a lot of our videos, fly spray is going to be really important for controlling some of these dermatitises that we're seeing. So using a really good quality fly spray is good. So this one is only a 0.1%. A lot of times to really control these flies, we're going to be wanting to do a 1%. So that's going to involve kind of making your own, so we can use certain heavier products just like this pyrethrin and diluting them down. Another important product is going to be your SWAT. So this is another topical fly treatment, and I like to put this in the ears. I like to put this around certain wounds that we're trying to keep the flies away from to kind of better control that and prevent any sort of infection or summer sore development. So as you can see, there's a lot of options for shampoos, but what I really want to talk about is some of these antibacterial, antifungal shampoos. So what's a common misconception about these is that these are not a full body shampoo. So if you are giving your horse a bath to treat them for, say, rain rot or pastern dermatitis, we're going to want to first give them a normal bath using just any sort of gentle shampoo, and you can use any brand that you like to remove all of the dirt and really lather that. And then you're going to want to move on to your topical brands. So this is a nice one. It's got some antifungal and some more antimicrobial components to it, and that's put directly onto the wound. And again, use everything as directed by our veterinarian. So there's a lot of different dewormer products here at this Tractor Supply. And again, deworming is going to be really important for treatment and prevention of some of our diseases like summer sores. But make sure we're asking your veterinarian before you start using any deworming product, because depending on what's going on and what time of the year it is, we're going to be recommending certain products at certain times. Ready?